today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade, but I know they're happy to have him.
It is amazing.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. They'll set up to throw. This one caught by Kittle. Touchdown! George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Flushed out right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill.
That's right, baby. It's all
touchdown, 49ers. Tyreek Hill, 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
23 yards, the final tally. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because
at all.
Those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
Down inside the 10. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill with his... The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Steps away to his left. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. So we're in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They're going to look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Thrown across his body and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with a 49.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Now back to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Driscoll's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. Back to throw here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jeff Driscoll, his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill.
And the 49ers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a here. And look.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
They'll look to throw here. Out to his left. Gets this one to Hill.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first down, this is McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Flush to his right. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Complete to the tight end Kittle over the middle of the field. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
From the 5, 3rd and goal.
And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead as
looks like he'll throw here. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. And obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Noah Igbenogany. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Back to throw now on 1st down. Being chased out left. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Francisco, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town. Meanwhile, for Miami, it's a tough one to swallow as they drop back to 8-4 on the year. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Monkey Base. Femboy donated $100. Please play FIFA. Brolide. Femboy donated $1,000. Play FIFA right now, please.
today. From Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Here we go. 45's the mic. 45's the mic.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. A leap, and he's got it. He got it.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
This is caught, and so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
Watch the slant. 54's mic.
McCaffrey will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into...
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football. We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Check by 45. We own them.
They'll try and throw for it here. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Steps away to his left.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a 1st down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. The Niners at 8-4 now in the year, and they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Check by 45. Let's go, D. It's gonna be a long day.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. Able to slither by. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 26 and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Nice, sweetheart.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass.
That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of this. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Driscoll now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant. Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. I got you. I got you.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country
45,
mile.
45. Mike, 45. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Driscoll. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike's by four, Mike's by four, Mike's by four. Record.
They'll set up a throw. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted.
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
As we roll on here.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Here we go, here we go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Third down. Here's McCaffrey. They find some open field here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
I don't care what anyone says. To me, it takes a little bit of intestinal fortitude to call a running play in this down and distance. I mean, you're talking 3rd and 10, and sometimes the angles line up really well on a running play.
Well, caught him totally off guard, obviously.
I think you catch him in some pass drops, and now you're able to fire out and get some space and create it for your runner and let your blockers get a good approach attack on the defenders.
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll start up in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle. And the Panthers are out in front as they play the second quarter. Chuba Hubbard with a touchdown run. Next, we head off to check out another game. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting Dolphins. Austin Eckler, 2 touchdown runs on the afternoon. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And things didn't go so well as it was the visiting Raiders who come in and grab the victory. Derek Carr, a strong performance there, over 300 yards passing with 3 touchdowns in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Boner 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 boner.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
The Bucs ready to go here to begin the third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles.
So this offense will head back out there, already an excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right.
That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a first and goal.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Boner.
Because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
And let's pin the mirrors.
He'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not... He's not hit, and somehow incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
Hey, check. 45.
They'll look to throw on third and goal, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield.
Third and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and they take a 17-14 lead. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. They go play action here on first down. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
So it's a quarter that saw these two teams trade field goals here as we've reached the end of 3 quarters of play. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Check pass. Check pass.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On 2nd and 10, Driscoll. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. A handoff. McCaffrey running right. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is...
And this is going to be intercepted.
Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Driscoll
rolling to his left. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Let's go one more. Check 45.
Here's Driscoll.
45 to Mike. You want this?
He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to win. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And this is good. Robbie Gould knocks it through in a pressure spot. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponent. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the San Francisco 49ers and the Miami Dolphins. The veteran kicker Robbie Gould set to get us started, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Let's go.
Down. 60 reps. 60 reps.
Not today.
Throwing to start here is Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Here's Purdy. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Purdy looking to throw.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Now a give to the big fullback Juszczyk. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk punching it in from a yard away.
And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
First carry for Raheem Mostert.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
They force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Yellow, 43.
Now Tua. They'll roll him out right. Got a man complete to Cedric Wilson.
2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
Back deep, Ray McLeod.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 70 Lions.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
Back to throw, Purdy.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And Tua going to slide to a halt, but he will have the first down.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 6-0 our score after 1. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
Here's Tua.
That's going to be caught by Waddle.
And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to get the football back at their own 17. On 1st down, Purdy.
It's caught by Jennings. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Purdy to throw it on 1st down.
And this one is incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
He'll buy some time right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Purdy from the gun.
Flush to his right.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
25 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
They are not ready for us.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up first and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And going deep for Hill. It got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing again on second and 10. Tua on the move to it.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Niners are going to their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now here's a screen play left side.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Throwing again on second down. Purdy rolling to his right. Man open, that's Ray McCloud.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Purdy will look to throw again here.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Come on, set. 52 blue.
Watch the slats, watch the slats. Kill.
Set. Put.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
On second down, McCaffrey. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's complete to McCaffrey.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing the colleges deliver to the NFL.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket. And boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, Purdy.
And he's got it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Dolphins celebrate their goal line stand.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
And some room to work. And they work this out past the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. Tua sets up to pass it. Buying time to his left.
This one finds Wilson downfield.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he's got some space here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
62 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Raheem Mostert,
25 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. It's a run with Mostert.
And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Deebo Samuel.
Touchdown 49ers.
Deebo Samuel, 73 yards. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23. Throwing now is Tagovailoa, sliding out of the pocket. Wilson's got it complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
To a hit, and the ball is out.
Fortunate to get that football back because trailing here in the 2nd half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
That's right, baby. It's all me.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 83 yards.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Fielded just outside the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's it, baby.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Purdy now to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Purdy sets up to throw again. This will be caught at Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. It's a run with Mostert, and he'll get in as they're back within his score now. The lead's down to 7. One timeout left, 1-score game. They're going to go onside kick now. And the 49er hands team does its job. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Purdy. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Okay, break.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Looking to pass. Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the 49ers are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, when he feels the pressure, naturally he likes going to his left, as most left-handed quarterbacks do. But this time he tries to let this go on the run, and it's going to wind up getting intercepted.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
They go play action here. Purdy.
They'll roll him out right. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Well, a clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like you know his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Now Purdy.
He'll buy some time right.
That one complete to his receiver Jennings. He's going to have the first down and more than that.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And they will take a knee here.
Second and 11 now.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. A little juke, and he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. This is McCaffrey. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense is going to get this ball back. So no turnover at the final gun, and this game is over. So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. And with that, we sign off. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field.
Fields it right around the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Right to the air. Here is Goff. He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
First carry for DeAndre Swift.
And some room to maneuver. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift,
50 yards.
And the Lions go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready.
At their 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Zacchaeus here hauling it in.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Patterson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready, go.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
Another completion right back to Patterson.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Now back to throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Falcons are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal.
Patterson, he'll try it up the middle.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play.
45, wide. On to the cut.
Back to throw here. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Lions will take over. On 1st down, Goff.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Goff.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
On the return is Williams. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
56 yards the punt that time, 12 on the return.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. 20, 10, 5, and into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 6.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll throw now on the final play. Flushed out right. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets them ready.
At their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He sets to fire deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Touch. 74 yards.
And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked.
Didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. From the 50, it's Goff. And he's got his big tight end here. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. Back to throw. Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Goff. This will be caught at about the 3.
And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. All right. Here we go. Let's go, V. Let's go. Hey, let's get there.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got to jump here.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
They'll run it with Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is intercepted.
He has gone a 1v1 Leon Giga after
this.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off.
And now this is going to wind up a safety. Oh, what a disaster that turned out to be. So they try the lateral, disaster ensues. Yeah, and it's a safety. You got to be more careful with the ball near the end zone, right?
So much for situational football and understanding where you are on the field. A lateral in that spot? That I don't understand.
That's it, baby. We gonna work. Shut him down.
Let's go now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That'll be caught downfield by Bird.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming. Check in. Check in. Stay with your man.
10 cycles.
Check the hot read. Check 13. Check 13.
They'll run with Patterson.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be recovered by, puts it on the carpet, it's out. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent. Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Oh, he fakes a spike. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So this one's Detroit Lions, and we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field.